Watching this, it's probably because you're from my TikTok and I sent you over here. Putting this over here because my TikTok is a place for me to relax and blow off some steam and not deal with all the rest of these stressors and just worldly bullshit. It's a place for me to escape. That being said, you asked for my opinion. I'm gonna give you my opinion. Ain't no one gonna like it either. And my opinion is not up for debate. It's my opinion. We've all heard the saying, opinions are like assholes, and they all stink, including yours. So, here we go. We're going to start with white folk. White folk, yeah. Majority of you white folk are inherently racist. It's just a fact. It's what it is. But not in the sense that you might think. You're inherently racist through fear. Now let me explain. When you don't like snakes, when you don't like spiders, when you don't like frogs, creepy crawlies, what do you say? I'll give you a minute. Go ahead. Everybody say it together. Say the preface with whatever it is you are afraid of. I hate snakes. I hate spiders. I hate frogs. I hate creepy crawlies. So, the minute you take hate in the place of fear, in the place of I'm afraid of, that's what it becomes. It becomes hate. Now, for most of you, it's not overt. It's not just blatant. It's subconscious. You were raised and taught to fear black folk. So when you get out of your car, ladies, you squeeze that purse a little bit tighter when you see a black man walking near you. Men, you do the pocket check. Make sure you know where your items are in your pockets. You can't tell me you don't. For most of you, you don't realize it. It's all subconscious. But it happens. So yes, when they say white folk are racist, generally they are. Very few nowadays in the 2020s are overtly racist, are just filled with hate. But that still does exist. And it's sad. It really is. Now, you white liberals, you're the most racist of them all. Oh yeah. No, really, you are. You think you are white knighting for black folk, but you're not. You're not. You want black folk to stay right where they are. In the same position they've been in. You say you want equality, but that's not what you want. At all. You want to stifle anyone who might disagree with you. Anyone who might, anyone who might conflict with your beliefs. Yeah. Now, black folk. These protests, good on you. Good on you. The riots, that's a temper tantrum, not a protest. It's a fucking temper tantrum. I was told the other night that I won't understand because I'm more worried about what buildings get burned. The guy in your neighborhood that's worked his ass off to provide for his family and start a business in your neighborhood, and you're going to burn his building down? Oh, well, they've got insurance. Yeah, they do. They got insurance to protect themselves from someone slipping and falling in their store. They got insurance to protect their employees for injury. But as far as covering loss, most of them don't have enough to cover that. As far as covering the building, they rent. Did you guys realize that? 90% of these businesses that you're fucking burning are in buildings that they rent out of. So they won't see a penny of that. Not a goddamn cent. Because you're having a fucking temper tantrum. Now, for you black liberals, anytime a black conservative steps up and speaks his mind, he's called an Uncle Tom or a house. But I don't think you understand the real definition of an Uncle Tom or a house. I don't think you do. The real definition of an Uncle Tom or a house was a black person who did everything and anything Massa said. So when Massa said jump, he said yeah. Because he knew that as long as he did, he'd be taken care of by Massa. What have y'all been doing with the Democratic Party? Huh? Massa say jump. You motherfuckers be jumping. Every time. But a conservative black man who stops and looks around and says, the fuck these motherfuckers do for me? They ain't doing shit for me. They ain't helping me. That's an Uncle Tom to you. A conservative black man who wants to be independent, you call an Uncle Tom. When in truth, you're the Uncle Tom. And if Biden's words this past, a week ago, whenever it was, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black, isn't a wake-up call enough? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You'll never wake up. You'll never see what's actually been going on your entire life. Now, don't get me wrong. Republicans aren't there to help you either. Not at all. But the same Democrats you motherfuckers have been voting for your entire lives were in office voting for the crime bill. Some of them were way, way back. Way, way back. But you're still voting for these motherfuckers. Think about it, guys. Once you realize that everybody up in Washington don't give two shits about you on the Republican side and the Democratic side, once you fuckers realize that, maybe we'll start coming together. But you can't get what you want. Look, they don't care if you burn down your fucking neighborhoods. They don't. They don't give two shits if you burn down your neighborhood. But when they stepped up in Minneapolis and they took out that police precinct, that got them thinking. The problems that you guys are facing are not within the businesses in your neighborhoods. They're not within the apartment buildings in your neighborhoods. Yeah, your apartment building owner may be a fucking slumlord. That's entirely possible. But when you go to burn that shit, what if there's an invalid in there who can't move, who can't get out? You just killed somebody because you throwing a tantrum. You're hurting your neighborhoods economically. You're not helping. This should be a time to come together. All of us, white, black, Asian. It should be a time to come together. But that will not happen if you're throwing a tantrum. White folk, you need to change your fucking hearts. You guys need to realize, like that video of that lady in the park that was strangling her damn dog because a black man was in the park with her. God fucking forbid. And I hope that bitch gets everything coming to her. I hope that fucking racist ass cop in Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota, yeah. I hope he gets, and the other four that stood there and watched while he was right next to a fucking squad car that he could have easily been put in the back of once he was handcuffed. I hope he gets everything that's coming to him. I hope they all do. You motherfuckers in Dallas that killed that kid in the street the other night, I hope you motherfuckers during the protest, I hope you get everything that's coming to you. That's why I say, I'm done with everybody. I ain't black enough and I ain't white enough. But I can tell you this. I will protect what's mine. I'll protect my family and what I've worked my ass off for. So, if you don't like what I had to say, I don't care. I don't give two fucking shits. And if you know me personally and you don't like what I have to say, lose my fucking number. It's that goddamn simple. Because I don't care. I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. Yes, we got too many fucking John Wayne complexes in the police force. 100% we do. I agree. But you take your problem to the government, not to your fucking neighborhood. All you're going to do is hurt each other and hurt yourselves in the long run. Because businesses won't return. Guys, it'll take 10, 15 years for businesses to start returning. Before your neighborhoods start becoming vibrant again. These assholes in Oklahoma City last night burned a fucking business called Dress for Success. This business is designed to help single mothers and women who are getting out of abusive relationships get back into the workforce. It's a charity. Not even a business. It's a fucking charity. And they fucking burned it. You goddamn morons. Fucking children. You guys need to stop buying into the hype. White and black. White folk, you got some beautiful black brothers and sisters. You got to open your eyes, and you got to, more importantly, open your hearts. Black folk, you're not going to get any change by burning your own neighborhood. They don't care about your neighborhood. They already don't care about you. What makes you think they're going to give two shits about your fucking neighborhood? I mean, come on. Look, I love everybody. I try to love everybody. ELE. Everybody love everybody. Fucking Cottonwood. I say that all the time. We need to come together. We need to be the change that we want. Being mixed, I've encountered racism. I have. Not just from white folk though. I've encountered racism from black folk. So, if you think that just burning everything is the answer, I'm done with you. Because that's not showing love. That's hurting your neighbor. That's hurting the person who is next to you every day. Oh, well, they've got a business and I don't. They got extra money and they got a little more money than I do. And it's not fair. I don't give a fuck if it's fair. They worked their ass off for it. They ate ramen noodles day and night for weeks just to save the money up. A lot of them have. So, look, you're not helping. All you're doing is hurting. I said on my TikTok a month ago, when you're standing in line at the store, and I beg all of you to do this at least once. If you're standing in line at Walmart, Kroger's, Costco, wherever it is you shop, Target, and there is someone of another race, creed, whatever, next to you in line, in front or behind, I want you to look at them. I want you to see more than just the skin. Because that person standing there bleeds red just like you do. That person standing there is worried about their children just like you are. That person standing there is contemplating their bills just like you are. And more often than not, that person standing there is looking at the items in their cart and deciding, do I need this? Is this going to interfere with my electric bill? Is this going to, am I going to be behind on my rent this month because I'm buying this? Everybody has those thoughts. Everybody has those concerns. Everybody has that anxiety and that knot in their stomach when they're checking out. At some point in your life, everybody has had those anxieties, those concerns, those worries. I need everybody to remember that. We've all been through or down roads that are similar. May not be the exact same road. We've all been down roads that are similar. We've all struggled. For the most part. There's the elite few, but the ones listening to this, all of you out there right now, all 10 of you, have struggled. I promise. Because if you're listening to this, then you're pretty similar to me. And goddamn, have I struggled. I've been on welfare. Food stamps. I've never been on TANF or anything like that. But I had daycare assistants. It was a long, hard road. But I fought tooth and nail to get off welfare, because the welfare system is designed to keep you on welfare, not to get you off welfare. That needs to be a major change, but that needs to be affected. Welfare needs to be designed to get you off of it, not to keep you on it. But right now, the way the system is set up, it's designed to keep you on welfare. But that's a discussion for another day. All of you are the problem. All of you are. White, black, I don't care what your color is. You're all the problem. It's time for you all to become the solution. Only you can make that choice. I'm stuck in the middle. And neither side's making it easy. So I'm going to end this the best way I know how. The only way that I know I can end this video. That'll help alleviate some of this pit in my stomach. I love you all. I truly do. But remember, if you don't like anything I had to say, keep it to yourself. I don't care. I give two shits. They're my opinions. And my opinions stink just as much as yours do. There's nothing you can say and or do that'll convince me otherwise. It's the way it is. And if I know you personally, and I've hurt your feelings, so sorry. Not really. Because once again, they're my opinions. I don't care. I'm sick of biting my tongue as a mixed man walking through this goddamn world, seeing black folk and white folk bicker back and forth. I'm sick of it. I'm over it. So if you don't like my opinions, and I've truly, truly offended you, and you know me personally, you don't even have to fucking text me or call me or nothing. Say, you hurt my feelers. I don't care. Lose my number. If you're from my TikTok and I've hurt your fucking feelings, I don't care. You're just fucking followers. Unfollow me. I don't care. I have a day job. Social media don't pay a goddamn. I don't get a one red cent. I have 1,200 followers on TikTok. I have 4 on here on YouTube. I think maybe 4. I don't care. I have my job. So I'm going to do my best to continue with the I love you all. I'm going to do my best. But I need you guys to start pulling your weight. Stop hating each other over stupid shit. And realize that red or blue, you're getting played. You've always been played. Okay? The game is rigged against you. Whether you're on the red team or you're on the blue team. The game is rigged against you. It's time we came up with the purple team. So, I love you guys. There's my thoughts.